the handout. So given A 1325 and B 4610, find the product if possible. So again, first we need to check if the orders are the same, not the same, but the number of rows and columns are the same. So here the number of columns and rows are the same. So this is going to be, we would be able to multiply. The resulting product will be a 2 by 2. So once we're done with multiplying A times B, we should have a matrix that is a 2 by 2. Yep, so let's go ahead and multiply these. We have 1325 times 4610. So first, we look at the first row and then the first column. So 1 times 4, so we would have 1 times 4 plus, notice there's another number in that column, so we're going to have to say 3 times 1. And so we add this, 1 plus 4 is 4, 3 plus 1 is 3 times 1 is 1, so that will be a 7. So that's going to be our first entry here. So then we still use this same row with the next column. So 1 times 6. So 1 times 6, and then 3 times 0. And so my answer here is 6. There's no more columns, so we go on to the next row, and we start the same process, 2 times 4 plus 5 times 1. So 2 times 4 is 8, plus 5 is going to be 13. And then the last column, 2 times 6 is 12, plus 5 times 0. So my result here is 7, 6, 13, and 12. Okay, so the next one, B times A. We check the order, so this is a 2 by 2 times a 2 by 2. So yes, we can multiply. So we're going to have 4610 times 1325. So we would say 4 times 1 is 4, and 6 times 2 is 12. So 12 plus 4 is 16. 4 times 3 is 12, and 6 times 5 is 30. So if we add 30 plus 12, we get 42. Go to the second row, 1 times 1 is 1, 0 times 2 is 0, so we get a 1. 1 times 3 is 3, 0 times 5 is 0, so we get 3. Let's go on to example 9. So the order here for the first matrix is 2 by 2. The second matrix here is 2 by 4. So these are the same. So that means that when we're done multiplying, we should have a matrix that is a 2 by 4. So I'll have a number here, one here, and one here. Okay, so if we multiply this, then it would be the first row, 1 times 2 is 2, 3 times 0 is 0. So my answer would be 2. 1 times 3 is 3, 3 times 5 is 15. So the answer there would be 18. 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. 3 times 4 is 12. So my answer is going to be 11. And 1 times 6 is 6. 3 times 1 is 1. So we get 9. And go ahead and try the rest. These are the numbers you should get, 0, 10, 8, and 2. Okay. The last example, we have 2 by 4 and 2 by 2. Notice that the first inside numbers here are not the same. So we write undefined because we cannot multiply. Okay. You can put this in your calculator if you have a graphing calculator. To do this on the calculator, you would have to go to second matrix, and then you're going to edit a matrix. You enter the first matrix. So let me go ahead and enter, let's do this one. So A here is 1, 3, so that's a 2 by 2 matrix. So I'm going to enter 2 by 2, and so it changes the matrix size. And so for A, we have a 1, and then we have a 3, a 2, and a 5. So then I'm going to go ahead and second quit, and I'm going to do it again, second matrix, and I'm going to edit, but this time I'm going to choose matrix B. It is a 2 by 2 also. And then I'm going to go ahead and enter those numbers: 4, 6, 1, 0. And so then now if I check them, notice I have my 2 matrices here. So now we can go ahead and do any operation. So let's say we want to add these, then we would say second matrix. I'm going to call A plus second matrix. I'm going to call B. Then I press enter, and so then that's our result. Okay, if we're adding. If you want to multiply, then we would have second matrix A times second matrix B, and so then you can see we get the same answer: 7, 6, 13, and 12. And so that's how you would use your calculator if you have one.